My name is Kalen, and I've been asked by Hugo at the Coburn Youth Centre to speak to you about my story and how I've been around the youth centre for quite a long time. I'm dyslexic, dysgraphic and ADHD. I was pulled out of school halfway through year 7 because of my learning difficulties and the way that the school was dealing with it. I was then homeschooled with my mum, who is Vicky Hipkins. She's a dyslexia specialist, and she taught me how to read and write and all that sort of stuff. And so before that, all throughout my schooling, I was kind of a bum. I didn't really do anything. I was a failure, and it was quite hard to learn, which was quite detrimental to my mental health. So when I was pulled out of school, Mum had just moved down to Coburn, and she started the centre. The centre is the Language and Literature Learning Centre, and that's where I went during the day. And so when I went there, it was quite close to the youth centre, which is when I first started going to the youth centre. I first started off by just doing a little fitness class. I can't actually remember who it was with, but that was awesome. That was really fun. And pretty much every day after school we'd come to the youth centre and we'd, hang out, I guess you could say. And they had the trampoline and a little foam pit thing, or the foam mattress, and that was quite fun. We played pool and ping pong, and I remember I went there and I did a circus course as well. That was quite fun. I did a bit of pottery, and most recently I completed a leadership program as well, which was amazing. Hugo did a fantastic job of putting that together as well, which was it was good. Events like this, Youth Week, I think are very, very important for young people, because we have adult events and we have younger children events, but we don't necessarily have the in the middle pit, which is what I was around probably about 8 to 15. And so Youth Week is kind of like a week for kids that aren't really kids but aren't really adults, and we're kind of in that middle bit. I think it's really good because it's a nice community as well. It ties us together. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think it's really, really good because it builds friendships and helps us grow as a community, especially when we're quite young. Some achievements that I'm proud of. Well, that's kind of hard to narrow down. I have a lot of achievements, especially from where I started. But I think none of it probably would have been possible without the youth centre. It was I used the youth centre as my escape place, the place that I went to, and I chose, I just escaped from my life, whether that be good or bad. I used to come there after school when I was actually at school, and that was definitely, quite enjoyable, and it was a nice distraction, and the people there were lovely. But probably the achievement that I'm most proud of is probably I've just started university, which is for me quite a big achievement. I remember in year 7 I couldn't read, and to be 18 now and just starting university from not being able to read is amazing. What people need to do, people like us, to thrive, is to stop worrying about what other people think. I think my generation especially, we care so much about what goes on in social media and stuff like that, we're kind of distracted a lot, and we're comparing ourselves a lot to what other people seem to think about us, and that's kind of who we are. We you see people on Instagram that look a certain way and act a certain way, and you go, okay, well, I need to be like that if I want a certain amount of followers, or on YouTube I need to have a certain attitude and stuff like that. And I guess we just don't enjoy the moment, I suppose. We're so busy worrying about what other people think that we actually don't take time to go, actually, I don't care. Like, you can think that all you want, and it doesn't change who I am. We don't need to change who we are just because what other people think. And I think that's what we need to do to be the best of who we are. We need to stop worrying about what other people think. We need to live for ourselves instead of what other people want us to live for and what other people have done. I think that's the biggest thing, that to live your best life, forget about what other people think. It doesn't change. You are who you are. Just trying to change yourself is just going to hurt you, not really anybody else. It doesn't really matter.